There's even this thing where people will come to the parole board when they get to a certain time in their prison sentence where they're up for parole, and they'll be typically asked if going to prison has helped them rehabilitate and they feel that they're ready to go back into society. Many times people get denied during that time. There's no rehabilitation done. The prison system is not working to rehabilitate anybody. They're expected that the prisoners are supposed to just miraculously rehabilitate and then be ready to come out into society, when most of the time we see that it actually makes people worse. It actually makes people become lifelong criminals. You go into a prison and there's this dynamic where there's gangs, there's sides that you have to choose, groups that you have to become a part of in order to not get put in situations where you're a target for other prisoners to attack, because you're backed by a handful of other people that protect you, and it creates this very tribal way of being that is, we're beyond that as a society outside of the prison walls. So why would we not be beyond that inside the prison walls, especially if it's supposed to be for rehabilitation? And it forces people to do all kinds of things they have to do to survive in there. Not to mention, they're not really doing anything to stop the capabilities that these prisoners have from operating the same way they did outside of the prison walls as they do inside. So what I mean by that is, if they want to get drugs, they can get drugs. If they want to get cigarettes or alcohol, they can get them. More so, they can actually distribute them. They can sell them to the other prisoners inside the walls. Well, how does that stuff get into the prison? I mean, we're able to stop that stuff from getting, through the airport with TSA, which is typically a private organization and not, through the government. And they do a better job at scanning everybody's luggage, scanning every individual that walks through, making sure they have nothing on them. You can't even get, a bottle of water past them. But for some reason, we're able to get drugs, alcohol, and all different types of other things into the prisons, not to mention weapons for people to use to actually commit more crimes in there, and violent crimes at that. So it's clearly being allowed to happen. And then we also know, too, that there is so much talk about how the prison guards, the wardens sometimes, the politicians that help get the prisoners there, or the lawyers or people that are involved, are also corrupted and working in this network of crime that runs rampant in the prisons, that many of the people that are not prisoners, that are on the outside or on the inside, but they're just working there, are involved in these crimes, are involved in this corrupt system. So it's clearly designed as a business and a subculture within our culture.